have my lesson plan folder as of today. I got lots of spare tabs I can do from scratch. Common chords for the very beginners, but then I immediately start by the Nashville number system and some fret logic. They don't have to all know this at the beginning. I'm constantly going to refer to this, though. We'll go back to it. This, rarely do I ever have to show a position, but if I have to later on, more versions of this. Pentatonic scale, the first scale we're going to go to. And then when we do get to it, I'll have a page here dedicated to modes. We'll refer to this later. And this is how they look on the neck. I put it sideways, low string, high string, that kind of thing. And then here's the cool part. I have, see how it's 1, 5, 6, 4. Refers to this 1, 5, 6, 4. Sorry, 1, 5, 6, 4. 1, 5, 6, 4. Anyways, there's the different keys and tells you the chords. So you can play all these songs, use the same 4 chords. All you have to do is figure out the key and plug it in. Boom. All these songs use that progression. All these songs use this progression. These are the most common chords. And other ones that tropes like Boston is the same as the Mr. Brightside. We call it the Mr. Brightside progression. You have the turnaround progression. Beatles loves that progression. It's everywhere. And then I think this is the best progression for soloing the minor scale, just to mess around with it in the diatonic context, not just the pentatonic context. And you can see Iron Maiden agrees. This is how many songs use it during their guitar solos. It's crazy. But it's, and Zeppelin, Metallica, a bunch of metal songs, rock, use this progression. It's not just for rock, but it's everywhere there. And then I got this prepared for writing out scales and stuff to practice over. There's another chord progression that's very common. This is actually, I don't know why I didn't put this in the beginning. 1, 4, 5, 4 is one of the most common that there is. I want to be the minority. Da, da, da. Yeah. 12-bar blues, you couldn't not have it. But it doesn't always sound bluesy. For example, if you listen to U2, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It doesn't sound bluesy. So, but it's 12 bars and it's everywhere. And then the Royal Road progression. This one's one of my favorites. This is everywhere in Japan, everywhere, and it's crazy. And it's like all these. It's fun to sing these songs, and then out of nowhere, you can literally rickroll somebody because Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up is one of these. But it's also Pokemon. It's also Zelda. It's also Final Fantasy. There's a bunch of them. I didn't put them in here because I wanted to choose pop songs and Western music, but it's all there. Plagal Cascade. You see this a lot with pop music that sounds edgy sometimes too. It's the less popular of the minor keys in pop music right now, but people know it as Wonderwall. It's a meme. This chord progression is a meme. It's also fun that you can start these songs and then out of nowhere just start singing Wonderwall chorus. People find that funny. And Pachelbel's Canon. This isn't just everywhere. There's slight variations of it that you see everywhere too. And it's it's 8 bars long. This is a little bit more advanced for my students, but this is the slight variations. For example, they replaced the last 4 chord with a 2. Last 4 chord with a 5. Green Day's Basket Case. Do you have the time? But you can also sing Pachelbel's Canon over these things. And yeah, got the undiluted cadence. This is also fun to practice the harmonic minor scale over. You have the sharpened 5th, and going back between minor and harmonic minor. This is very common in ska music too. For some reason, they do the last 3 strings. You'll see that a lot. And Foreigner has 2. Michael Jackson has 2 songs that do it. And the Royal Road. Oh, that's a repeat. Yeah, that's it.